episode 6, Sparking Conversations podcast, and we are giving away free Bitcoin, $100 worth. If you like and subscribe, and all you got to do to qualify is to comment below that you have followed us, and we'll put all the names in a cyber hat and pick them out, and we'll get in contact with you through YouTube, and you can send us your address, and we will send you $100 free Bitcoin. If you want to make it $125 free Bitcoin, you can use our Voyager code. Sign up for Voyager and use our code, and you get $25 free when you spend money there, as do we. And our code is MEHSR8. And speaking of Voyager, today we're going to discuss Voyager and why we like it. I've been on Voyager now for about 3 or 4 weeks. I've much preferred to Coinbase. And there's a lot going on at Voyager with tokenization and all kinds of other stuff. So, Jim, what do people need to know about Voyager?
What do they need to know? Well, I got some stuff. Last time I talked to you, you sounded a little bearish about it.
So I was only bearish. So those who haven't been watching the Voyager token, it's VGX, right? VGX has been kind of going down lately. And I was hoping to buy in like sub $3. And I was really hoping we'd see it go down to 2 because it had been up as high as 7, but it didn't go that way, and it's back up at 5. So I was a little disappointed. And I think you were a little confused by my by my anger at the rise in the price.
You trying to pound the price down, were you?
Well, man, like it's something that I've gone in on quite a bit because I like the project. So, I don't have huge holdings, but at the same time, I've put a little bit of my cash aside in it.
Right. Well, I do hear people kind of get negative about it, and it's like it's only gone up 1,000% the past year. I mean,
right.
But you can't make everybody happy. But I do got some stuff I'd like to show you here.
Okay.
Why I'm so bullish on it anyway is they haven't even really got started.
Right. That is one thing that we've kind of experienced. Like when I signed up, whenever it was, there's a 2-week waiting period, and I think the waiting period has ended now. But there's a 2-week waiting period, and at the time we were having problems getting my bank online with it. But since then, I think they've added more banks, so it's pretty new. But like once you see the app, like I think you're gonna like it better than Coinbase for sure.
This is the Voyager loyalty program. I think it's gonna go. They're shooting for like the end of April, I believe. Okay. And as it is right now, you all the interest rates on the tokens that you get, you know about the 9% on the USD coin, is 6.25%, I believe, on the Bitcoin. And well, if you hold at least, these are the different holdings. Like if you have 500 VGX, you're gonna get another 0.5% on the interest. You're going to save 10% on withdrawal fees. You're going to have between 30 and 40% on refer a friend, and that's on top of the $25 in Bitcoin that you're going to get.
Wow.
So they're supposed to.
As far as an incentive goes, if somebody uses our link for Voyager or our code for Voyager, and they get the 25 free that way, and then they refer somebody else, like this is a way to make free Bitcoin, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm very bullish on this token, and you refer for friend, depending on your loyalty tier, you'll receive an additional VGX rewards for each person that you refer on your Voyager app. The loyalty program refers will receive VGX bonus between $30 and $40 of VGX token for each new user that they refer, and you'll still receive the $25 in Bitcoin for signing up. Wow. There's interest boosters. There's they have a debit card that's coming up, and you'll get paid rewards. There's different rewards for having that and using that for the loyalty members. And they're not even, they plan on going it looks like they're gonna. New York's always a troublesome area to get regulated, but it looks like they're gonna get New York, and they're gonna go in Canada, and they're gonna be in Europe here within 3 to 6 months. So just the growth, the user growth, and that's what I want to talk about is the user growth.
Yeah.
Because if you go, you've ever heard of Metcalfe's law?
No.
Metcalfe's law? No. Basically, what it is, boom. Metcalfe's law is it's a guy that come up with this formula on evaluating a platform or whatever by using the connected users. You know, this is pretty much proportionate to the square number of users that's on the platform. So basically, what he come up with is like one fax machine is absolutely useless. You know, and this is a simple diagram of what it. Two telephones can make one connection. You know, five telephones can make 10 connections, and 12 telephones can make 66 connections. And I know it gets real in depth and equations and stuff like that, but basically, I mean, they use this on social media sites when the internet first started. Cell phones, actually Bitcoin, they laid it over the top of that, and it's usually pretty. It's a pretty solid uh, equation to evaluate things. And if you castle to Voyager, if you just factor in all the new places that it's going to be, and then they're not even started. You
Right.
know, another thing that I want to show you is and kind of give you an idea of how it relates. This hasn't even got started. I believe that when they say like things are already priced in, or they're not, that's like the future demand is already priced in. People are guessing that the token is already evaluated with people having in mind the users that are going to be coming into it, you know,
Right.
and the price kind of adjusted to that.
But
But
what you're saying is right now, as far as the app goes, like Canada, Europe, like basically it's not there yet, so they're not
it's
participating,
not.
and they may not be
Yeah,
interested in it until
Canada's
you're done
not
with
in
what
on
you're
it.
doing.
The Europe's not in on it. New York's not in on it. And another thing that kind of leans towards what I'm trying to say is this is a list of the most downloaded apps on the App Store
Oh
in
wow.
the financial section. Okay,
So Voyager's right at the top.
and Voyager's sitting here right at number 3 on the
Wow.
most downloaded financial app. Okay, and over here you see uh actually store rank. Their Voyager is number 7. What
Okay.
I want to show you is this over here is pretty much the change in growth, because
Whoa.
this was, I don't know what the date. Uh, you kind of rushed me into this. I was more prepared yesterday. But
Sorry.
anyway, they're number 7 on the App Store. But you see the growth over here and the change.
They're
You know
moving
what I mean? Yeah, they're they're
really
they're
fast.
moving they're moving fast.
Yeah.
And that tends into that Metcalfe's law too. You know, there's more users being brought in, and they haven't even gotten to Canada, New York, or the UK yet.
Okay.
And I want to show you another example real quick about the Voyager token. That you remember the GameStop stuff,
Yeah.
okay? And Robinhood decided they were, you know, everybody's freaking out, and they froze trading on GameStop, right? And when they froze the trading,
Yeah, I remember that.
that was on January 28th, okay? And this is a Voyager token. And you can see right here, right when it first started to pump, you see what the date is on that?
Yep. January
That was
28th.
January 28th. And the same can be said for Dogecoin. You can't do that with Bitcoin and Ethereum stuff. It's not. But that shows you how much the price can move if that's just the GameStop people.
Right.
Okay. And that right about
So
then is
so
when we were
basically the GameStop people were abandoning ship on Robinhood and coming to Voyager. Is that what was happening?
yeah, that's why
Okay.
you couldn't get in. I
Right.
want to say that they had 200,000 new users in like one day.
Wow. Okay. Look,
So that right there, from here, all of this, it was just speculation and overbought. It has nothing to do with the utility or you know what I mean? So I just
right.
watched it go crazy and I'm like, wow. I think the real growth is yet to come. It's not priced in. It's not, you know,
And as far as as far as the founder goes, the founder is like a famous guy, right? Like he's well established in the
uh,
financial community.
Steve Ehrlich, I
Right.
believe.
And he
Yeah,
started,
he created E-Trade and several other businesses.
right,
The guy's been successful at everything that he's ever done.
right. I've seen
I want to show you
he
how that relates to Dogecoin too.
okay.
And these are pretty much the only thing, the only two. And see that spike right there?
January 28th.
And then boom, that took off like a rocket.
Yeah.
In one day, from the 28th to the 29th, you've seen a movement of Jesus, I can't even tell. 600%,
Right.
600%. And that is just clearly off speculation. It has nothing to do with the coin's utility and the real usage of the token when the time comes.
Right.
That's
So
why I'm
there, there's
bullish
a
on it.
there's a lot of great things going on then as far as the company goes. I've seen that their stock is also doing really well. Been reading
Yeah,
about that
no,
a lot on
they're
Reddit.
yeah,
Um,
it's doing real well.
yeah, I would figure. And is like you can get interest back on a lot of different coins, right? Um, I
Yes, you
was
can.
I was looking earlier. I don't know if you have a list anywhere, but that'd be helpful to see too. This goes back to the thing that we keep on saying is these exchanges,
Hmm.
like at some point in time, you have to ask yourself, if you have money in the bank, why aren't you putting it in to an exchange and holding it on, like with USDC and actually making money on your money instead of just holding it in a bank? And
Right.
I know that for a lot of people, it's the FDIC insurance, like if you have a large amount of money. I don't. So if I've got an extra $1,000 or something, like I'm not sure I'm going to put it in a bank anymore. Maybe I'll just put it on an exchange and like get interest on it. These are all the different interest rates you can hold or you can get for holding your stuff on their exchange.
Hmm.
It's a pretty handsome rewards right there. Bitcoin 6.25%, USDC 9%.
Yeah, and you only need $100. Some of these I'm kind of about the Voyager is, you need like 500 of them or something, and that's kind of a tall.
You think that'll change over time?
Yeah, it already has.
Yeah.
It used to be 10,000, then it dropped to 1,000, and then it dropped to 500.
Okay. So probably at some
It,
point it'll be 100, I'd
oh,
imagine.
yeah, I believe so. The more users that they have on it, they kind of reevaluate that, you know. But you're getting a 9% on USD, 6.25% on Bitcoin, and you only gonna have 1% of a Bitcoin. Bitcoin at 50,000, you gotta have like $500 of Bitcoin on there, and then
Right.
you start earning 6.5. And then if you have that Voyager, even if you're on the lowest tier, you get another, you know what I mean, you get another 0.5%. So
Right.
you upwards of getting close to 7% on your Bitcoin.
Wow.
DOT, you're getting 8%. You know, I don't know why anybody would not
I
want
don't
to.
think that there's any other exchange that offers that many choices for interest rates, is there? Not that I've seen.
Well, there's BlockFi. There is Celsius. I heard really good things about,
Okay.
and I've yet to really dig deep into it. I can't really compare it too much. I know these guys are closely tied to Celsius and BlockFi, of course. They got some sort of rewards program.
Okay.
These guys got a lot going on. And another bullish thing I could point to is Binance. You seen what the Binance token did
Yeah,
recently? Went all the way up to the third token. You know what I mean? Third on the
right.
market cap, and
Yeah.
that's strictly from the rewards that the Binance token got you. It's a utility token on their platform.
So this could be
So
a very similar
it,
thing.
yeah, exactly. And this, I think this is even going to be more, because another thing that I forgot to mention is these guys are kind of shooting to be the Robin Hood of the crypto space. They're going to have stocks and stuff on here too, I guess.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
they're going to have both markets, and it's just small right now. So
Right.
I think if you took a little bit and you held on some of the Voyager tokens, and you just, wait, be patient, and let it grow, I think you'll be sitting pretty by the end of the year.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they did a lot of work on their user interface. Like when I get into Coinbase, like I have to kind of like feel around, and and I feel the same way about Binance, where
Yeah.
it's not super intuitive for somebody that's not into charts or buying all the time like me. But
Right.
with Voyager, when you pull it up and you can put the app on your phone, make sure you use our code. Um, when you do that, the price updates every like second, on everything, so you can kind of see
Yeah.
up to up to the second on what the price is doing, whether it's falling or maintaining or whatever.
Another thing that I liked on the app when I first got into it was uh, your profits. They keep track of the profits.
That's right.
Say you have $500 in it and you're up $300. It tells you how much you're up or how much you're down. Other platforms don't do that, and I like that feature on it.
That is nice. Like I'm looking at I've got Algorand, and my total return right now is $1.31.
There
So
you go,
that's the big
blowing it
money.
up.
Big money right there.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
That's I don't know. And it also has charts on, what it's doing, weekly, hourly, yearly.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, it's way easier to use than even the most basic platforms. So
I like it. It's been good to me.
yeah. And right
Uh,
now it's just a mobile app, right?
yes, and that's another one of the upgrades. It's going to be a platform, a website and stuff
Right.
too. And they'll do trading, margin trading. They're going to do that.
Really?
Those of you that don't know what that is, that's where you can trade with leverage, which people like me, and I'm a fan of that. I like that. uh,
Can you explain
so
what trading with leverage is to people?
Well, it's super risky. I don't recommend people do it unless you really have time to invest and study the market. But basically, back to the GameStop thing, you can short Bitcoin. You could, if you're trading at a 5x leverage, what you're doing is you're trading. Say I'm trading one Bitcoin now, and I trade 5x. They're more than happy to loan you the other 4 Bitcoin to trade like 5 Bitcoin. But as soon as you lose your Bitcoin, that's it. They're out. So you can get roasted. They have no problem if it goes in their favor. But
Right.
as soon as it meets your wallet's done, that's it. They're out. They'll close it for you.
Wow.
So you can you can wreck yourself pretty quick by doing that if you're not really paying attention.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, but you can make some mad money pretty quick. If you're doing it at 5x and it moves $10, you just made $50. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
But the same in the other. If it went down $10, you just lost $50.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's gambling for, you know.
Gambling
Oh,
for crypto folks.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's,
All right. Is there anything else you want to cover?
no, I expect big things out of it. This is one of my picks from a long time ago. I got in at uh, under 20 cents. So I've been shilling it to everybody. And then when it started taking off, everybody then they got all kinds of questions for me. And I'm
Right.
like, yeah,
That's the
but
way it goes.
I do see Not investment advice, but I don't see any reason why at least a $20 coin coming soon.
Maybe
You know,
more in the future.
yeah. I mean the gain. Yeah, of course, you're gonna get crazy gains when you're in at 10, 12. You know, if you're in at 5 cents and it goes to 10 cents, you doubled your money. Then it goes to
Right.
20 cents, you doubled your money again. 40 cents, you doubled your money again. So this is less of a. Back then, I was saying that this is like between 50 to 100x coin, and
Right.
again, nobody else paid attention. But now it's kind of a. I think you're looking at you know, 4 or 5x,
Right.
and I could be wrong. Who knows?
I guess we'll watch and see. So for you folks that have been watching all the way through, make sure you comment below so you can get some free Bitcoin. And we will catch you next time.